Alrighty, Chris. So in the background, the washer's going. Susan's got laundry going. Before I have my lunch, which is, I don't know what it is, it'll be after 3, I ate a late breakfast. I got this on heavy gain. I just did a little simple video of the other telly on total clean and put it on my Facebook. I'm not even going to post it on YouTube. It's just a half of a lesson touching on the C major key, you know. So, but I'm going to stick with you. And this is on a lot of gain. Hey, let me turn some of that gain down. It's nasty, but that's the mood I'm in. I'm just in that gain mood. It'll help me to have a lot of sustain just when I just play single notes. So I'm going to start at the E. This is all D major, everything I'm sending you. So I'm just going to focus, slow it down, and focus on just E Dorian for this whole lesson. E minor pentatonic can be used when you're playing something E Dorian because all these notes in it are in D major. So obviously, again, getting your pentatonic down on the entire fretboard. That means from the lowest point to the highest, all 6 strings. So that means, you know, getting your... I'm thinking E minor pentatonic. So the reason for getting them down every inch of the fretboard, all those pentatonic blocks, is because depending on the phrasing you want to come up with, you know, we all got our typical favorite runs we might do, starting with E and, you know, whatever. But if I want to do a phrasing, say, and we're going to use, this is including the E Dorian, I'm going to get to it. But on the pentatonic, I might be, but I might play a riff right there because I want to go, because I want what I want to do next, you know, or I might play somewhere to build up and play down here because I want to go up. So everything's kind of intentional, but not really thought too much about. It's kind of like, you know, doing something down here, then building it up and going up a little higher maybe, starting with some pentatonic, maybe doing some diatonic or vice versa. So this is from D major. E Dorian is, this is the block, it's in all the 7 scale blocks of D major. Now, I do a lot of, when I'm playing to a track that's E Dorian, I mix in, I take out one of the notes of the E Dorian, like I might take out this note, where you got the F sharp. I might do stuff like this, I do it a lot. I leave that note out, so I'm mixing the minor pentatonic with a note or two of the Dorian. That's really where you get your Dorian flavor, is once you add that C sharp in. Or doing your pentatonic and just adding in that F sharp note, not doing C. You know, so here's your E Dorian scale. Now, for the whole block right here, you'd have. Everywhere there's an E note. It's an E. It's very important to learn what your notes are, not just look at where they're going. That's why I hate tabs. When people, they learn things with all this tab, they still don't know what they're doing. Well, it's that dot there and it says 14th fret. You should know what the notes are. It's an E, an F sharp, and that means find where they all are. G, E, F sharp, G, A, B, C sharp, D, E. If I play to a track, the point being, so if you took your E dorian and you found everywhere there's an E note, play it forwards and backwards. Everywhere there's an E note, and so not just open, how about here? You should learn every possible way it can be played, you know? What? See, so that's why I say learn all the scale blocks in D major. Because when I want to play E dorian to a track, I don't go E to E like that. I don't go. I go to any one of the notes in D major. And can play to, and not end on an E. See, like that. You know, so it comes down to learning all the scale blocks. So that's B natural minor, and then the C sharp is the last note before you get to the D major. What? Where am I? finally get to your actual D major. So again, D major is D, an E, an F sharp, a G, an A, a B, and a C sharp. That's it. A D, E, F sharp, G, A, B, C sharp. D, E, F sharp, G, A, B, C sharp, D, E, F sharp, G, A, B, C sharp. What? You know, so that's all it is. So what you hear is just simply out of those notes is what you start with and end on. But you know, E Dorian is from D major. Those are the notes that make up E Dorian. And so, you know, I could play to an E chord out of the Dorian, but I could play, I listen to all the combinations of the notes. The notes I start with and end on gives it a whole different feel. That's where the word mode comes from. Mood, a feeling. So, but those are the notes. And E, so your E Dorian, what I laid out all the scale blocks for you in previous videos you can watch. It's an E, so anywhere there's those notes I mentioned, but if I was to play to an E minor track, I'd go in and out of all them blocks and play what I want to hear. And I create chord groups based on, out of Dorian based on it, because that's just an E, that's a form of a G, a piece of the G chord. This is just a 2-string D. So, killer groove. And then what I used to do with stuff like that is find everywhere this and find all those. You know, just find all, anytime I came up with an idea like that, I'd go, well, where else is that? It's only 2 freaking notes, and I'm understanding what I'm playing out of, and it's all for the E Dorian flavor to jam. That's just a piece of G. It's just a 2-string chord, or a dyad it's called. It's a form of a power chord. Just all that, I just find it. That's a form of an A. This is a form of an A here. And this is too. You know, so that's all I would do is go, well, where else is that? You know, what other variation? You know, those kind of things, you know, but I could play, and that's a Mixolydian flavor, what I'm doing here, but it's all the same notes as this E Dorian. If I want to flavor the E chord, folks, then well, I'd have to hear the groove. Say it goes. I'm just playing a riff, but I'm keeping it all E out of the D major scale. This is a mixolydian per se block, but I'm playing to the E chord. Or B minor position, but I played it. But that's from sitting with every block on a given day. So when I'm here and I'm playing out of the B minor block, all right, so say I want to focus on the B minor flavor. All right, so, but I don't. I would just start with just a, here's just B minor scale. But I would sit with that block once I got it down. Because I know all the scale block, you know, but I sat with it and I go. And just goof with just them couple notes at a time. And I would say, maybe go down and run into the other notes, the other blocks. You know, and just listen to what they sound like. B to E, whatever. I would fuck around with that and just listen to what things sound like, keeping it simple. Just and I would just do all that. I wouldn't just go to B to B. I would do everything. Doing all these things, listening to what all kinds of different shit sounds like without changing any of the notes, keeping all of them, all the notes of D major. Because there's all kinds of other shit in them. Any major key, any key, this applies. It's unlimited what's in them. So when you think D major, you can't think, what about C sharp to C sharp? You know? There's all these other dark things that are in it that you would be using all them same notes. So and when I travel, and why I said in one of the lessons, when you learn one block, learn the next block up, and then play back and forth the both of them together to really get them inside of you. Because I always leave them. I never stay long in a block. It'd be. You know, that kind of thing. For example, where